So right before Johnny left, the outboard died. So this was his outboard that he brought along on the trip, and then it died. His theory is that from when he did his little 3.5-hour stint to go to shore during that gale, it sucked up so much sand into the lower unit that it just killed it down there. So it started overheating and gaskets started actually melting out from inside, and it's having some issues. So now it's just not running at all. So my plan is to do what I used to do when I was a kid in Puerto Rico and stuff would die, which is just take it all apart, clean it, put it back together. I'm doing the rebuild inside our dinghy because of 2 reasons. All the rain that falls on our deck, we collect it as drinking water. So if the motor leaks oil and I can't capture it fast enough, it's gonna go onto our deck, and then either A, we're gonna drink it by accident because it's gonna go into our drinking water, or B, it could actually drain off the side of the boat into this pristine water that we're in. So instead I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna redo the motor inside the dinghy hull where there is no drainage. So if there's any oil that leaks, it's captured.
I looked up from my hammock and Jessica and Ryan were right next to us. We're so excited that we crossed paths again. May have been a little bit on purpose.
How do you like this spot? Oh, it's great here. Current's not bad, wind's good. Flag got snagged on a little shackle I hung to fly our other flag, and it ripped the entire bottom red ribbon out. So, we're in the Bahamas where US flags aren't that common to find, so I'm just taking tonight and stitching it back on.
That is huge.
That is the biggest one. Hello.
Anybody home?
Come on out.
So the foot is like right under this, and this is the protective shell called the operculum.
Oh.
And it's just for safety, so if something's trying to eat it, can't get in.
Hard.
Nice.
Let me see the top.
Not too pretty.
Why is that ugly?
You're dirty.
Why so ugly?
Yeah, but,
I know, but this is what it could look like.
yeah,
Look
when I
at
was
that.
a kid, it was like it was all cleaned up.
You're gonna be pretty again. Now I got them.
Oh wow.
So Herby's cleaning the shell. That's pretty.
He's a looker now.
Right, not hurt you bad, right?
Yeah, they're quite poisonous.
And they're here?
Interesting use for conch shells. We are currently going on a hike to the Blue Hole in what island, Herby?
Hoffmans Cay.
Hoffmans Cay. And it's a really neat hike. Many bugs though.
What do you think of this place?
It's beautiful and amazing. It's just crazy that there's an entire giant hole in the middle of an island. I mean, completely 360 surrounded by land. I've never seen anything like it.
Guys, I'm right below you.
You're right below us?
Yeah.
No, get up before the monsters get me. Yeah.
Is it a coconut? It's a coconut. So Jessica and Ryan have this really cool setup where they have a projector on their boat. And so we are gonna watch Captain Ron because I have never seen Captain Ron. And I think it's very important.
Here,
It's critical.
Let's look at the
Captain Ron! Oh gosh, oh my gosh, this is happening.
totally gives you a exactly. I love the quote. Funny.
So this is our night. This is what we're doing.
Today we're going to be pulling up anchor. We've been anchored here by White Key for a couple days now, just hanging out, exploring, snorkeling. We visited the Blue Hole in Hoffmans Cay, and now we're going to be going to Little Harbor Key where there's Flos Conch Shack. But it's an interesting restaurant. They don't have a menu or anything. What you do is you actually radio ahead about 3 hours before to make your reservation, and then you show up and then you eat whatever they've made. So it's kind of an interesting experience.
Herby's getting the anchor up, so we're off to our next adventure. Flos Conch Shack.
Shut up and sit down.
We're going 7 knots. Woohoo! Great!
So this is the first time in history that an old monohull has gone faster than a modern cat. We're doing 7 knots, he's doing 5.5. Now we are full sail and a cutter going downwind, which is kind of an advantage for us.
Yeah.
And he's only flying his jib, but whee!
But how did you like Jessica? Completely different motion? No, it was a good sail. Should have left the main up.
We had an amazing sail over here. It was short, it was fast, and it was full sail. So now Ryan and Jessica are getting ready to come over and pick us up. We're gonna head into Flos Conch Shack and check it out. Heard a lot of good things. Now Flos is kind of caters to cruisers, so you have to call them on channel 68, make your order 3 hours in advance, and then show up. So right now we've got about a half hour until we're supposed to be there, and the guy just comes in and makes your food fresh, and you eat it. So we ordered one of everything to share between the 4 of us. It's gonna be really good.
So there was one spot in Eleuthero.
We've arrived at Flos Conch Shack.
I'm just gonna use the iPhone for now. We gotta delete footage while we're eating.
What are you guys doing here? Oh guys, it's neat in here. This is a rum drink here. And it's delicious. Conch fritters.
We don't have that.
They're delicious.
So we called ahead and ordered, and they had 4 things available. So we ordered 1 of each. So now we're gonna eat fish, lobster, conch, and concrete. So
Yeah, super exciting. Right, I'll start with the lobster.
The ice in this room makes it really slow.
Yay, we were here.
We had a delicious lunch with Jessica and Ryan over at Flos Conch Shack, and now we pulled up the anchor and we're heading over to an island called Frozen Island, where a cruiser that we met way out in the middle of the Bahama deep waters, they recommended that spot. When you anchor in some of these places, a barracuda will come along because it likes the shade your boat gives, and the problem with that is when you go swimming, there's a giant barracuda hanging right out on your boat. Barracudas have a tendency to not be very nice to people and actually cause more bites than sharks. So I don't want to mess with the barracuda hanging out by our boat.
Tonight. We've earned it and we're gonna treat ourselves.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
And if you'd like to follow our journey in real time on a map, receive postcards from our ports of call, and message us directly to the boat, you can go ahead and become a patron using the link in the description down below. We had an amazing sail over here. It was short, it was fast, and
You have to put that in the bloopers.